Hey everyone, I am the Soloist, and I know it's still October, you'd expect something of another scary game, but I decided that scary games deserve to have the time dedicated to them, especially some of the bigger name ones, like the ones I wanted to touch on, and I didn't want to immediately just jump to the sequels of Bioshock because, you know, I wanted to branch out, give it different things, a couple, show some different things. So, instead, here we are this October the 14th playing Destiny. The first Destiny. Because I've got to start at the beginning, always. Now, I do have some experience with this game, not this one specifically. I played the sequel on the PlayStation PS4. But this is the one I have with me because this is the console I have with me where I am. So, yeah. I already have another game lined up for after this, however long this takes. I don't fully know how long it will take to get through this. This is a very different type of game compared to Bioshock. It's a massive multiplayer online game, essentially, but I'm playing it by myself, and I'm playing the first one, so I obviously don't have the access to the online portion like I would if I was playing the current version. I will say, it does seem to be graphically, beautiful, which is surprising for the Xbox 360. Oh, there's dialogue.
And its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Interesting indeed. It probably showed right at the very beginning of the clip. If it didn't, I did already create a character. I went ahead and decided to do that. I'll also say that I'm excited to play this game. I'm excited to come back to this. Having played it on my own before. Well, not this one, but, its sequel, so I understand it. I will say, though, that what hurt me, and it's probably because I'm playing on the system I'm playing on, is that I had to sit by my system for almost 4 hours while it downloaded updates, and that was upsetting. I probably would have been more okay with it if I could have just let it sit and download itself, but I had to sit and monitor it and make sure the system didn't turn off because it's the 360 and not one of the new consoles. But hopefully it'll make up for that, because that's a pretty big thing to have to sit for 4 hours and wait for these updates instead of being able to walk away and do homework or something. I also don't know if amongst these updates if it automatically gave me Nolan North as the voice of Ghost or if it gave me Dinklebot.
Ouch. Is it possible? There you are. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost. And you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move. Fast.
Well, I'm glad to know that it is indeed Nolan North and not Peter Dinklage. No offense
We
to
won't survive long out
either
in the
men.
open like
They're
this. Let's
fantastic
get inside the
voice
wall.
actors. It's just that I know from experiencing this when my brother bought this game back when it first came out, that Peter Dinklage was a little boring.
Okay, I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us. Quiet. They're right above us.
And as I was saying on that, like, it's really just the fact that I understand what Peter Dinklage was going for, and it was a more traditional,
Hang
like,
tight.
I'm a
Fallen thrive in the
robot
dark.
speaking
We
voice.
won't. We need more light. I'll see what I can do. Another one of these hardened military systems. And a few centuries of entropy working against me. They're coming for us! Here, I found a rifle. Grab it. I hope you know how to use that thing.
I hope I know how to use it too. Okay.
Watch for motion on the tracker.
I think if there's one thing I enjoy about games like this, it's not that they're simplistic, but that they have the same, like, button schemes, like, almost always. I also enjoyed that since, you know, this character doesn't speak, it's really just the ghost that does most of the talking. I get the chance to really talk to you guys and, like, interact properly, like, which means that I now have to have more chance to. I have to speak more often, which some people might say is a bad thing, but I think it's nice to just get a chance to, you know, speak over gaming.
There's more
It's
ahead.
a hard thing
Keep
to
it up.
multitask. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited to, you know, get this series out to you guys and
cash.
then follow
Let's
it
see
up with
what's
the next
inside.
one. I won't tell you what the next one is. You'll find out later. Oh, well, this is a sniper. How is that going to help me here? Unless the next thing is
Trip
super
mines.
far away.
Don't touch them.
Go ahead, bud. Pop back out. I'll just end you with the rifle. Or not. Maybe I'll just miss horribly. Hey, I did it. I think that guy ran himself through the trip mine, which is kind of funny to me, because sometimes you'd like to hope that the bad guys are just a little smarter than you. Because I can't deny, I will probably fall through the trip mine. But when it happens, we'll be prepared. Can I jump? Oh, I can. I don't know why I was surprised by that revelation. I was like, oh, I've got the hops. And yes, I do know that aiming at the head will kill them faster, because that's just how anything with limbs works. Unless otherwise stated. Well, that was fun.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this place than I thought. Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there.
But outside of my rudimentary knowledge of their game's existence, I don't know much else outside of that.
This was an old cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here. Incoming! Fallen ships! This close to the surface. Move!
I think another reason I'm also kind of excited to play this game is, you know, it's, your character levels up as you play. It's going to be interesting to have you guys see me level up as we go. And probably will be for a good chunk of it. Gun games are not my strong suit. Not to say I'm not going to try my best, it's just not what I'm good at. I think there's one behind me, but he's behind me. If he wants to die, he'll come and face me like a man. Like a little alien man. I also enjoyed that the enemies drop the bullets I need for my guns, rather than having to try and craft or find them like I did in BioShock. It's nice to have a nice little change where I'm not dependent on searching for ammo. Oh, that guy was unexpected. Well, look at that. I can now upgrade. Oh, an explosive grenade that catches enemies on fire, causing additional damage over time. Well, I guess that's the one I can get for now, huh? Cool.
I'm picking up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here.
it told me how to toss that grenade way after the fact. Like, I could have probably figured it out. But at that point, it didn't feel necessary.
There's a ship. Clear them out.
Oh, got stuck on the railing here. I guess I decided I should get in a few shots with this weapon. Oh. I'm not about to die. I refused to die as much as I did in BioShock. That was, for as short of a game, my life was lost one too many times. Wow, I missed horribly. That tiny robot is called a shank, and I think that's hilarious. It's hilarious for all of the wrong reasons. Oh, I see. I break his shield and then he runs and hides like a baby. Come here, face your death like a man. Your Capitan is dead.
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here. It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work.
My character just speak? I didn't know he could do that.
Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
Who's this one on the roof? Who's that? Well, would you look at that? I'm on my way to getting the double jump. Ew, why is continue the Y button? That's so gross.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
Cool. I guess I should talk through these loading screens that are gonna take 10 years, which is fine. It's fine. I'm excited for these new generations of consoles that supposedly have loading screens that last like a second. I don't even know if I can call that a loading screen. It sounds more just like a like a changing of tabs. Speak to Cade 6 in the Hall of Guardians at the tower. Alright, well, guess that's what we'll do.
The Traveler arrived. What a find!
There was a person speaking in the background. I didn't catch anything they said. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. There's so many arrows everywhere. I probably look like the funniest person ever because of the one being at level 2 and compared to everyone else with their level 40s. I didn't even know people were still playing this version of the game this much.
Worse than we thought.
Oh, I got what you need. Interesting. I knew it.
Is that
Get
all
back
I
out
came here to
there.
do? Okay,
You have something for me?
what am I supposed to do now?
What does he see? Show yourself.
Answer me. What is Oryx?
I guess I gotta go speak to Banshee 44? Like, I know there's an actual story to this game. And I know it's just kind of like hidden away a little underneath all of the massive online play portion of the game. And that's just what I have to siphon my way through in order to figure it out. And that's okay.
I see your problem. Okay, I can help with this. Deal.
Cool.
Careful out there.
So I guess the last person I need to talk to is this person.
Sign here. All done. Goodbye.
Or maybe not. I mean, I got a thing. I have no clue what that thing is. But I got it. Retrieve your ship. With Amanda Holiday in the tower hangar. This is going to be a nice little learning process for me and for you guys watching. But I'm excited. It's very different. This is extremely different from what we were doing with BioShock. It wants me to view my inventory screen. View silver balance. Oh, I see. It just wants me to spend my cash.
Hey, Guardian. How can we help? Thanks.
Speak to Zavala in the Hall of Guardians at the tower. Well, I wish that would have been started with. It feels weird to have made me run all the way over here. But I guess video games got a video game, you know? Can't let me just get right to it. It's gotta show me all the different sections that it's gonna eventually make me go to throughout the entire thing. And that's okay.
Deep beneath dead oceans, signaling all the while.
Part of me almost feels like jumping is faster than walking here, but I doubt that.
Guardian, your light is...
There is a difference between victory and invincibility.
Wait, who am I supposed to approach again? Oh, what have I just done? What was that?
Good to have you back. Report, Guardian. Wield it well.
I have the location. Send word to the speaker.
Oh, look at that, another upgrade. And now I can double jump. Fantastic. Okay. Time to go into orbit. Time to get us what? Get us a warp drive. I accidentally said get us sauce. Which makes no sense. New weapons arrived. Arms Day. Alright, let's set a destination. Old Russia. Guess we're going to Restoration. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a very different game. It's definitely more upgrade focused, much less story driven, if I must admit.
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
I know it's probably better if I were to explore around and search for things in here, but unless I explicitly see an enemy that's gonna mess me up, I'm probably just gonna continue on to the objective.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can code their last transmission. They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
Access the Cosmodrome network. Cool. Alright, that's what we'll go do. Oh, someone is like much closer to me than I would like them to be. No matter where you run, bud, you can't hide. In part because I have a scanner. It's gonna tell me where you are. Nice. I don't know what spin metal is. Is that a real? That's not a real thing. I almost asked if that was a real thing. So I'm assuming I'm heading the right direction. Okay, cool. The game told me I am.
A map of the entire area. What we really need to find is the warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
Cool. Fun times. Alright, so back the way we came. Through the doorways. Up the stairs. I forgot I came downstairs. 2 sets of stairs. There's a whole other human being out here. Should I help them out? Are they already back up? They're already back up. Alright, continuing on. And like, I know you can play this game with friends and whatnot, but I'm a-okay with just continuing on my own. I don't need to play this with other people. I think that takes away from the experience you get as a single player playing
Scanning
person.
for the warp drive.
And if anything, if I
It's
start to feel
already in
like
fallen
that's what's
hands.
happening, I'm gonna switch games. If I can't get through the game on my own, it's not the game I want to play.
I hope
Like,
you're ready for this.
Oh.
It's in the walls.
What's in the walls? Oh my word? What is that? Oh, is that thing that had come out after we'd gotten our ship? Is he angry with me? I take your ship. Oh, I'm about to die. I should pay a little better attention to my health. Into the corner I go until my health regenerates. Now we'll deal with you from afar, except I won't, because I think I need to switch out this weapon. Cool. Now that I've used all of that gun's weapon ammo, I mean, my grenade bounced off of it. What? Who does that help? That helps me in no way, shape, or form. It bounced right off his ankle. I need these vandals to come up to me in person, like, get up nice and close so I can stop using bullets on them and use just my knife. But I'm not gonna get up close to them in person because that guy's down there. Well, I guess now I'll get up close in person with them. Oh, it takes two now. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know that's the most random thing I could say in this gunfight, but I mean, I assume that this game is gonna be just a lot of this, just gunfight, you know? So I can just kind of say whatever I want, just talk to you guys like a person. Look at that, the mission's automatically ending.
And we got a warp drive.
Anything else in here that I can find? I guess while the mission ends, I'll go and I think I picked up a new weapon. Or maybe I made that up. No, I didn't. Okay, gauntlets. That wasn't too bad. Honestly, if that's just how the game is, along with the leveling up and getting new abilities, we might coast through this pretty easily. Not nearly as quickly as BioShock, but because, you know, it's still dependent on me and being good at the game. I'll stick to the one I've got. Let's just go ahead and continue on wherever it needs me to go. But yeah, this game seems like it's gonna just, the difficulty increase will just come with slowly leveling up through the game itself. which is how most games like this go, and that's a-okay with me. It seems like it's going to be a lot of the same, so I hope you guys are prepared for that. It's going to be a lot more of me talking to you about whatever, and that's going to be something. A lot more loading screens too. We got our fair share when it came to BioShock, I won't lie about that. But also, we're definitely going to get more here. Especially because this game is still, like,
No idea what they are.
graphically advanced.
Stop loading. Bad package.
I also don't intend to do too much side stuff with this game. Like, I'm gonna stick to the story. Once the story is done, you know, that's probably all I'm gonna do here.
Do warlocks
It's probably gonna
interest
take us a bit to get through the story anyways.
Prepare for a new fight, Guardian. Give me your report.
Cool, I have to go scout some areas.
Wielded
I want you to know that I kind of thought that there was going to be voice lines there, which is why I read silently to myself. I can't hear the screen that the game is on. I hear everything through my earbud in the laptop that's recording device is connected to, so sounds are delayed to me. Which is why in BioShock I really could not hear anything, especially when the Big Daddies were around. I also definitely forgot that I didn't have to go outside to select where I wanted to go. The Dark Within. I also enjoy that when the mission is over, it automatically just sends me back up to the ship, which is good. I kind of thought that this game being the way it is, that when a mission was done, it was just gonna
reports that the Fallen back
keep
at the
me there and make
Cosmodrome
me
are keeping a pretty
choose
tight
to go
guard
back.
on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it. Okay, the Skywatch is just on the other side of the steps. And it's surrounded by Fallen. Well, I'm ready if you are.
Nice. Alright. Yeah, so I know that it's a lot more speaking for me for this game and the series that's going to come with it in comparison to the very first kickoff one we got with BioShock. But BioShock had a lot more dialogue, it had a lot more stories.
Thousands of humans boarding the colony ships, off to build cities beyond.
And in all truthfulness, that's probably how the next one is going to be too. Like, I know that there are significantly more spoken lines in that game, especially just, you know, from the way you've interacted with
The building
characters.
with the radar? That's the Skywatch.
They don't like me killing their friends, their little alien friends. And that's okay. I wouldn't either if my friends were being attacked by a strange creature with cool weaponry. I'd probably run. And that's on me. You know, I will say I do enjoy the nice open expanses of Destiny, especially in comparison to BioShock. Every BioShock was very contained, and that's how it is. That's just its story, and that it worked very well that way. But this openness, like having the ability to explore, even though I don't want to, like, it's very fitting, and I think that's okay. And like, I've played other like shooter games before, you know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, what's the one? Borderlands. I've done Borderlands as well. They're all different in their own ways. They're all good. So, you know, it is what it is. I enjoyed the nice open worldy feel to this one. Alright, now I gotta figure out who's behind me. I also know that in comparison to BioShock, there's probably gonna be a lot more, like, gunfighting to this game. Which means that, you know, let me know if I'm too quiet. I know that sometimes, like, game audio tends to extremely overpower the audio of someone speaking. I have it set that my speaking is louder, but still.
A link to the lunar colonies. Dead end. Fallen sealed this gate. I can get it open.
You know what's funny? I definitely thought he said I can't get it open, which is why I started to walk away.
Anybody getting in or out? What is this? Lots of motion ahead. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Ha ha ha, Star Wars reference.
The hide.
You know, for a group that he put a lot of emphasis into saying like, they had good presentation, they're really not that good. And that's coming from someone who's terrible. I enjoy the pumping music that's going on behind me.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill it.
Oh, what? Did you say a wizard?
What is that?
No, bud, get down. Get down, man. I just want to talk. You'll get to keep your life, I promise. Oh, I'm getting overpowered. gotta step back while my health regenerates. I thought it might be easier if I just did some knifing real quick. Made it nice and simple for myself.
The Hive haven't been on Earth
Well,
in
would you look at
centuries.
that?
The darkness could be a lot closer than we think. We should probably get moving.
Yeah, like, this is gonna be easy. And those words are gonna come back to haunt me whenever we get to the end of this. But for now, I'm saying this is gonna be easy. And also, I go for damage. If you give me good damage, then so do as you please. I know this defense is higher than this one, but this one gives me some strength increase. Alright, let's do one more. I know it wants me to go and talk to Cayde 6. But I say we go ahead and do this, and then we go talk to him. Right? That makes sense, doesn't it? I will also note, because this is interesting to me, that I can't hear
The
my
Vanguard's
Xbox right
reporting
now.
that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first. I'm picking up heavy Fallen activity near the Forgotten Shore, but that's miles from here. Guardian set up a vehicle grid here. We sync to that, we can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go.
Now, what do I mean by I can't hear my Xbox? Well, when I was playing Bioshock, the fans in my Xbox sounded like they were getting ready to take off. Right now, my Xbox is as silent as a whisper. So what that is telling me is that Bioshock was pulling in more assets and just churning everything in the Xbox to get it to run much more than this game is. But then again, I will also say that it definitely made me download a whole lot of things in order to play this game. So for all I know, all of the assets being read off of the hard drive rather than from the disk might be the reason that the system doesn't sound like it's dying. So, I don't fully know, not a tech person. I don't know much information enough to, give a proper statement as to why and why not. And that's okay.
Here's the Sparrow link. Encoding superposed states, entangling ket vectors, and we're linked. All right, if you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Press left trigger to boost, right trigger to air brake. Those feel reversed. Why is boost on the left? If you told me boost was on the right, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Why are there two different arrows? Oh, that's a person, isn't it? This vehicle drives like the Warthog, and I don't fully know how I feel. You know, where if you turn the camera, it turns the vehicle instead of just turning the vehicle. Sometimes that's okay.
We're approaching the
For
shore.
me right now, I don't know
The
how I
Fallen are
feel
using
yet.
some sort of signal amplifiers. Let's see what they're transmitting.
I wasn't expecting level 7 enemies. You know, those kind of came out of the blue, at least in my opinion. Oh, that's right. Forgot I needed to deploy the ghost.
Some kind of distorted signal, not Fallen. Let's check the other one.
There's still one on the ship. I don't know where they're at. Oh, maybe they're down here. Let me just clear out this area. Or maybe not. Maybe they just don't exist. Ooh, ghost. I'm kidding. Before I accidentally scare someone, I guess. Oh, okay. That went surprisingly better than I had expected it to go.
The same transmission. They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
Now I gotta go infiltrate the Skywatch. Whatever that is. Alright. Vehicle away! Oh. There's still people that want to be taken out. I see. Well, I won't deny them that ability to lose their life at my hands. Do you hear that confidence? That's the confidence of a man that shouldn't be playing video games where his character can die. Also, I could have sworn I took out this guy already. But you know what? If he wanted to die a second time, have at it. Yeah, I definitely did. But you know what? He wanted to go have it again a second time because he thought he was going to get the best of me. And he was wrong. And now he's got no life. Well, this is a much longer drive than I thought it was going to be, which is fine. I still don't fully know where I'm actually going. Oh, I've hit the point where I cannot drive or I will die. There's something about needing to reload in that instance that hurt my soul, but I just had to accept it, because it's what was happening. I'm really enjoying this hand cannon. Like, it's making getting through these areas 1,000 times easier than this game has any right to let it be. And that's on me finding a good weapon, at least for the moment. I'm sure eventually I'm gonna hit that point where this where this weapon's gonna be useless.
Fallen or tapped into something in the back of the room.
And that'll be okay. Am I supposed to be going to the back of the room to untap them? Untap them from it, whatever it is. Dang, this was a waste of this weapon.
These machines, but something is fighting back? This will take some time.
I could have sworn there was something around me. Maybe it was my imagination. Maybe it was those sneaky ones. Let me go scour the battlefield for some ammo. I don't like these tiny robots. I can already tell they're going to be the most annoying enemies. I got stuck in the ceiling there for a second. That's what, and then that's on me for double jumping when I didn't need to. What are those? What is that? What is the giant eyeball? I was like, I don't know what those things are, but they needed to go. Ooh, gotta run. Gotta let myself heal. We can all admit that he ran into my blade.
Managed to steal. We should destroy this thing. They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russian. Legends are true. A war mine did survive the collapse. Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome. We have to find a way to reach him.
Cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna go to that, other planet that where the other people are and talk to them. That was a terrible sentence. The tower. Go to the tower. That's what I was trying to say this entire time. And I guess after I do that and get that information to them, that's when we'll call it an episode.
There was a time when we were much more powerful. But that was long ago. until it wakes and finds its voice. I am the one who speaks for the traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what the traveler itself no longer can.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
Well, that's pretty cool. And also much more informative. I definitely needed that information. I still have to go and deliver the information I had. But, yeah, I don't think getting through this game is going to take too long. I don't have expansion stuff for it. I don't intend to get expansion stuff for it. There are only certain games out there where I'll willingly dish out the additional cash that is required to get expansions to games. This isn't one of them. I did get expansion stuff for the Resident Evil 2 remake, so maybe most likely next Halloween, that might be what comes out the pipeline, that or The Evil Within. I have only played one of those two, and I can tell you that it was Resident Evil 2, and I enjoyed that a lot. And I've heard about The Evil Within, and I think I'm terrified of it, but also excited. And I know that's a year from now. I promise I have plenty of games for in between.
Checking for bounties, Guardian. Present. Goodbye, Guardian.
The Hive are not mindless. I have witnessed their intent.
Go deliver the information that we have over here. Also, the voice for the man that speaks for the traveler, very familiar.
Long day? Share the story. I knew it.
You need a Titan? Night Watch? Well done, Guardian. Never fought.
Do I just have to accept their quest? Is that what's happening? Because
The war will
if so,
never
I'll
end.
accept them
I
now
trust
and
you.
then come back to them next episode.
Traveler's Light, Guardian.
Ah, damn, I envy you.
Can you see through the night? I thought you'd take care of it.
Complete mission, the last
Stay safe,
array.
okay?
Alright, so that's what we'll start with next time. I'm gonna go ahead and do the upgrading here for you guys to see. I hate that I have to hit Y every time. So now I get to throw a knife from a distance. I'm now better. That's what I'm gonna say for that. I'm cool now. 22, 22, 27. I am a man of damage. Why did I do that? Yeah, no. This one gives me more defense. Why would I have switched that? Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle some of these. I know that gives us like components to build things, other things with. Cool. Alright, that marks the end of this very long intro episode to Destiny. I hope you guys enjoyed and are having fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, Guardian.